First off is transforming symbols to words. So propositions, the given propositions are P is equals to I love math, Q is equals to I love science, R is equal to I am an engineer. So symbols that are given is are A, not P, B is P or Q, C is P and Q, D is P, if then R, then E is not P and Q, F is not P if then not R, G is P and Q if then R, H is not P and not Q if then not R. Here are the answers, guys. So first symbol is not P. So since that means that it is the negation or not, so you'll just make it the P, the given proposition of P into not or negate. So in here, I love math. So the negation is I don't love math. Or it is not the case that I love math. The next is P or Q. So P is I love math and Q is I love science. So or the sign that is going or looks like letter V, you just add the word or. So I love math or I love science. So next symbol P and Q. So you'll just add and in the middle of P and Q. So I love math and I love science. The next symbol P if then R. So since if then, so you will just put in your mind that if should always go first, then will go next. So if P is I love math, then R is I am an engineer. So then I am an engineer. So if I love math, then I am an engineer. So next symbol, not P and Q. So in here, guys, since P and Q is in the first parenthesis, so you'll just focus first P and Q. So P is I love math. So you'll write I love math. Then and the symbol and. So and is you just write the and. Then Q is I love science. So I love science. So I love math and I love science. So since we have the negation or not, you add it is not the case that I love math and I love science. So that is the answer. The next symbol, not P, if then, not R. So we have here the if then. So first you'll just substitute first the not P and not R. So not P is negate, so I don't love math. Then next is you'll substitute the not R. So R is I am an engineer. So you'll negate it, so I am not an engineer. Then you will add the if then. So if in the first sentence and then in the next sentence. So if I don't love math, then I am not an engineer. So next examples. Example, P and Q if then R. So substitute first P, Q and R. So P is I love math. Q is I love science. So since we have the connective and, so you just substitute and. So I love math and I love science. Then you'll substitute R. So R is I am an engineer. So you substitute I am an engineer. Then you look at if then. So if in the first sentence and then is in the next sentence. So if I love math and I love science, then I am an engineer. So last example of the symbol is not P and not Q if then not R. So first thing you'll do is you'll substitute not P, not Q, not R. So negate all our negation, so you will negate all the proposition given. So I love math, so I don't love math for not P. And because of the connective and. The not Q is I love science. So I don't love science. So I don't love math and I don't love science. Then you'll negate R. So R is I am an engineer. So you'll negate it so it will become to I am not an engineer. The next thing you'll do is to substitute the if-then symbol or if-then connective. So if in the first sentence, then will go to the next sentence. So if I don't love math and I don't love science, then I am not an engineer. So it is always easy, guys. So always remember to just substitute and always think or analyze both symbols given and the propositions given. Next example is transforming statements into symbols. So the given propositions are P, I like math, R, I like science, Q, I am an engineer. So first statement is I don't like math or I like science. So you first look for terms that are given or that forms like a symbol or logic connective. So in here, the first statement, it is the don't and the or. So don't is for negation and or for the disjunction. So negate I like math. So I like math is P. So negate P, then the symbol or, then I like science. So I like science is R. So you substitute the R. So I like science. The next, if I am and last example is creating a truth table of the given symbol. So first symbol is not P or not R. So it only have two numbers of proposition. So 2 to the power of n is equals to 2 to the power of 2 is equals to 2 times 2 is equals to 4. So we will just start to TTFF. So P is TTFF, R is TFTF, and since it have not P and not R, so you'll find first the not P and not R. So not P. For not P, you'll focus on the P, not in the R. So P only, so not P. So it is the opposite of the P. So P is true, the not P is false. True, false, false, true, then false, true. Then not R. So again, you focus to R, not to P. So not R is true, the not R is false. Then false, true, true, false, false, true. The next is you combine na. You combine the not P or not R. So because you have the not P and not R na. So you'll combine each na. Then you will focus to the not P and not R. So this, don't look at to P and R. So you focus to not P and not R. So since it is or, so or means at least any or at least one should be true in order the outcome will true. So not P, not R. FF is false. FT is true. TF is true. TT is true. So the outcome of the truth table of not P or not R is F, T, T, T. Last but not the least of the example is the symbol of P or Q and R. So we have three numbers of proposition. So 2 to the power of 3 is 8. So you will start to 4 true and 4 F's. Then after that, you'll have it divided into 2, then divide it into 2. Then T, F, F. Then divide it both into 2 different parts. So TT, FF, TT, FF. The next for R, you'll divide again it into 2. So TF, 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 TF. The next is you'll find the P or Q. So because we have the references of P and Q. So P or Q. So or means at least any of the truth table must be true. So at least any, at least one. So TT is true, TT is true, TF is true because it has true at least any one. Then TF is true, FT is true, FT is true, FF is false, FF is false. The next is you'll find the whole symbol. So P or Q and R. So and is the truth table have both the same true. So TT is true, FT is false because the rule of and should have both the same true. Then TT is true, FT is false, TT is true, FT is false, TF is false, FF is false. So yeah. So that's all, guys. I hope you've learned 1 or 2 discussions or lessons for today, and hope you'll enjoy and love math more. So yeah. Thank you for listening and hope you'll have a happy holidays. Bye! Mwah.